Every generation faces at least one major economic crisis: recessions, inflation spikes, currency crashes, market collapses. Most people watch their wealth disappear during these events. A small group of people watch their wealth grow. The difference comes down to owning 7 specific assets. Save this video. Asset 1. Gold and precious metals. For thousands of years, gold has held value through wars, currency collapses, and government failures. It does not produce income. It does not grow rapidly. But it does something more important. It preserves purchasing power across generations. Wealthy families historically hold 5 to 10% of their wealth in gold specifically because it protects against everything else going wrong. Asset 2. Farmland and productive land. Land that produces food or resources has held value across every economic system in human history. When paper currencies collapse, land remains. When markets crash, land keeps producing. The wealthy have known this for centuries, which is why serious family wealth almost always includes some form of productive land ownership. Asset 3. Real estate in stable markets. Not speculative flips. Not overheated urban condos. Rental property in stable markets with steady demand. During inflation, rents rise with prices. During recessions, people still need housing. Real estate is one of the few assets that produces income and appreciates while also protecting against inflation. Asset 4 is the most misunderstood asset on this list. Asset 4. Broad market index funds held long-term. Yes, markets crash during crises. But over every rolling 20-year period in modern history, broad market index funds have produced positive returns, often significantly positive. The wealthy do not panic sell during crashes. They hold, they buy more, and they let time do the work. The people who lost wealth in 2008 were mostly the ones who sold at the bottom. The people who kept buying became significantly wealthier by 2020. Asset 5. A highly diversified business or career skill. Wealth built on one source is fragile. When that source disappears, wealth disappears with it. The wealthy diversify their income at every level: multiple business lines, multiple clients, multiple skills that generate income independently. This diversification is what allows them to survive when any single source fails. Asset 6. Liquid cash reserves. Not cash held in a mattress. Cash held in accounts you can access immediately during a crisis, in stable currencies. When markets crash, cash is opportunity. Wealthy investors kept cash reserves before 2008 and then bought assets at generational discounts during the crash. Everyone else was forced to sell to survive. Cash reserves are what let you play offense, while others play defense. Asset 7. Durable relationships and reputation. When crises hit, you need people. Investors who will still lend you money. Partners who will still work with you. Clients who will still buy from you. Employees who will still show up. All of this comes from relationships built and maintained during good times. The wealthy treat their reputation and relationships as assets to protect at all costs, because they know these are what survive when everything else fails. Here is the deeper truth. Every crisis creates 2 groups. The larger group loses wealth because they were exposed to only one type of asset, or over-leveraged in something that collapsed, or forced to sell at the worst possible moment. The smaller group not only survives, but often builds significantly more wealth because they owned the right combination of assets and had cash to buy when others were selling. Which group you are in during the next crisis is being decided right now by which assets you own or do not own today. You cannot build a crisis-resistant portfolio during the crisis. You have to build it in the calm years, which are the years we are currently in. Save this video and follow for more. In the comments, tell me which of these 7 you already have in place.